I have felt extremely anxious.
A mother says she didn't want to wait for test results to start calling people who were possibly exposed, saying it took a week to get tested, then get results after finding her kid's caregiver tested positive for COVID-19. Liz Elliott called friends and her dentist's office, worrying it could take days before they'd get a call for contact tracing.
And I'm just watching my entire family up to the minute to see, like, are we going to be okay? What's this going to do to us? And that, I think, is like created an anxiety that I never experienced before.
This is where Elliott's babysitter got her test on Thursday, July 16th. The results came in the very next morning and in the nick of time. The family had planned to leave for their summer vacation with a cohort family that day. Instead, they went into mandatory quarantine.
They were considered a close contact to a positive case. It was 4 more days until the family could get tested, 2 more after that for results.
The second the swab comes out, that's when the clock starts ticking. And what we really want to see is a rapid turnaround time of that test. So if there's a positive test or a negative test, ideally we'd have an answer in 24 hours.
Alberta Health Services says the average wait time for results is 2 to 4 days, but there may be some exceptions because of the demand for testing. It says it's resulting in increased wait times for testing appointments and results. The most significant demand continues to be in the Calgary zone at this time. Right now, there are only a small number of spots available for asymptomatic testing in Calgary. The family's tests all came back negative, but her own family's wait has them wondering what happens if a close contact to a positive case doesn't make those calls.
If people were relying on contact tracing for their first notification, it would have been 10 days since our original exposure to our babysitter. So looking back 10 days on what your footprint looks like, I think is significant for many families.
Testing is open to everyone in Alberta, but priority is given to those with symptoms, followed by close contacts of confirmed cases. Alberta Health says contact tracing begins as soon as a case is confirmed. But with the demand up, there have been over 650,000 tests completed so far, and that's making it harder to meet that time threshold.
In a perfect world, we would have all the contact tracing done well before a 72-hour window.
In Calgary, Crystal Adaris, City News.